Okay, student, let's continue. We solve our problem, and then we can start. Our topic today, as you know, vehicles. I'm introduce you our teacher Chai.
vehicles ก็คือยานพาหนะนะคะเวลาเราจะเดินทางไปไหนมาไหนจะต้องใช้ยานพาหนะ
Okay.
เป็นนี่
Next one. Change. What is the vehicles? It's any scene machine, that can carry people or cargo from one location to other location. Yes, and have a vehicle is a machine that transports people or cargo.
vehicle ก็คือยานพาหนะนั่นเองนะคะยานพาหนะก็คือสิ่งที่จะบุคคลต่างๆนะคะใช้ในการเดินทางนะคะไปไหนมาไหนนะคะ
Vehicles include many kind of transportation like wagons, bicycles, motor vehicles, motorcycles, car, tracks, buses, railed vehicles, it's like trains or tram, watercraft, it's ship, boats, also it can tell like separate group, it's amphibious vehicles, it's screw propellered vehicles, hovercrafts, aircrafts like airplane and helicopter, and also spacecraft. All vehicles we can divide it into the following categories. I want that have three general categories. It's first one. It's land vehicles.
ยานพาหนะทางพื้นดินนะคะ
Yes, these examples of our land vehicles like car, motorcycle, bicycle, train, truck, sleep, any. It's all vehicles with we can drive by ground. Second big categories, it's air vehicles.
ยานพาหนะต่อไปนะคะจะเป็นยานพาหนะทางอากาศนะคะ
Example of air vehicles. It's a helicopter, balloon, airship, airplane, and also spacecraft. And last big categories, it's water vehicles.
ต่อไปจะเป็นยานพาหนะทางน้ำนะคะ
It's vehicles what we use can swim. It's any boats, any ships, yacht, canoe, any submarine also. Okay. And now let's talk about each vehicle's category separately in more details. First categories, it's land vehicles. We can classified into wheeled transportation. It's a machine that have wheels. You can see on the picture. Any car with wheels, it's wheeled vehicles. Look, it's simple. Any cars, bus, truck, crane, many special techniques are wheeled. Second class, it's tracked transportation. This transportation that instead wheel, they have track. You can see. Yes, this car no have wheels. This car have a track. Mostly it's a special vehicles. It's military, yes, military transportation, construction vehicles, also all-terrain vehicles.
construction ก็คือรถเหล่านี้น่ะจะใช้ในการก่อสร้างนะคะ construction
ใครเนี่ยการมาไว้ตรงนี้120
Next classification. Oh, please, I'm telling you that not touch your microphone. Please mute. Okay, next class. It's railed vehicles. This class of transport that use railway road. In the first picture, you can see, yes, this railway for transportation that use it. It's a train and tram. It's most popular.
ยานพาหนะที่ใช้เป็นรางนะคะรางอย่างเช่นรางรถไฟนะคะ
Second class, it's skied transportation. The transport which use ski. It's uncommon transport for Thailand, but in snow country it have so transport skied. Also, if we have snow, some my country we have a lot of snow and we use ski. We can play the ski. Okay, that's all. Last class about land transportation, and now let's have a little check. That I want to make sure that you got this information good. What class does this land vehicle belong to? If you want to answer or who need to answer, please raise your hand.
Teacher, you should the student.
Okay, Mickey.
Mickey.
Unmute. Why I'm touch unmute this cannot. Okay. Mickey, are you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What class of vehicles on this picture you can see? Railed, skied, sorry, tracked or wheeled transport? What it is? Oh, it's railed because they use train. Train, yes. A train use railway. It's not have wheels. They use have special wheels. Use special railway. It's like train, road five. Railed. Okay, second. It's also transportation. Thank you, Mickey. Who next? Who know what it is? The student. Brooke? Yes. Brooke, are you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what it is?
Ski.
Ski, yes, it's ski transport. Very good, thank you. Next one, what about this transport? What is this vehicles belong to? Is it wheeled, tracked? What student? Which student?
Excellent.
This one?
With.
With. Okay. With, are you hear me?
เล้งได้ยินไหมคะเล้งเปิดไมค์ด้วยค่ะโอ้โหพูดได้เลยแล้ว
Ancha. On mute. With. Are you hear me?
เล้งได้ยินไหมคะ
ได้ยิน
เล้งได้ยินนะคะ
What can you see on your screen? On the picture? What it is? Do you know what it is?
How many cry of
Tracket, relate, skid, and village. Four. That's four. Okay, it's tank. It's military machine. Tank. Is it transport village? With. Does this transport have wheels? Or have other? What does transport have instead?
มันก็ไปบังหมดเลย
This transport track it. Can you see track it? Okay. Next picture. What about this transport? What class does this land vehicles belong to? Grace, do you hear me?
Grace ได้ยินไหมคะ
ได้ยินค่ะ
Okay, what is this? What can you see on the picture? What can you see? What is this? Is it bus? Or maybe airplane? What is this? Motorcycle, very good. Is motorcycle wheeled? Yes, motorcycle wheeled because this have two wheels. Motorcycle have two wheels. Okay, thank you. Next one. Water vehicles are classified into surface. It transport which swim on the water, and second, it's underwater. It's transport which swim underwater. Same example. What class does this water vehicle belong to?
นักเรียนดูนะคะ อันนี้เป็น water vehicle นะคะ ก็คือยานพาหนะทางน้ำนะคะ เดี๋ยวเราจะดูทีเชอร์จะให้ดูสองอย่างเดี๋ยวsurface กับ underwater เดี๋ยวนักเรียนดูว่าอันไหนที่ surface ก็คืออยู่การเดินทางเนี่ยอยู่เหนือน้ำนะคะ แล้วก็ underwater ใต้น้ำโอเค example teacher
Okay, look at the screen. You can see the picture of some water vehicles. What these water vehicles belong to? Is it surface vehicles or underwater vehicles? Who knows? Pakan, are you hear me? This is Pakan. This is right, teacher.
พักนาน
พักนาน
แคบหมู ได้ยินไหมคะ แคบหมู
Please.
ได้ยินครับ
Okay. What about this vehicle? Is it surface or underwater vehicle? This can swim on the water or swim underwater.
แคบหมูดู
How
ยา
do
น
you
พาห
think?
นะอันนี้นะคะว่า surface เวลาการเดินทางเนี่ยอยู่เหนือผิวน้ำหรือเหนือผิวน้ำก็คือ surface ใต้ผิวน้ำก็คือ underwater แคบหมูเห็นรูปภาพไหมคะ
เห็นครับ
โอเค answer to teacher Artem
Okay. Please, what class of these vehicles can swim on water or can swim underwater?
underwater
Underwater, yes, because it's submarine. It's submarine.
เรือดำน้ำนะคะ
The underwater vehicle. Okay, next one. Attention on the screen. Thank you, Pakanan. Teacher, how about this girl? How she's name?
นันนิชา
Okay.
บรายได้ยินนะคะ
Bright, you hear me? Oh, please unmute your microphone. because I can't. I don't know why.
เดี๋ยวเราฟัง
Very good. What is this? What is the class of the vehicle? Is it underwater class or surface class?
โอเค น้ำ
มาดูว่ายานพาหนะนี้นะคะว่า surface or underwater
เซิร์ฟเฟสเหนือน้ำ under water ใต้น้ำ
Does this
ได้เสียงดัง
vehicles
หน่อย
can swim underwater or only on water? Surface. Very good. Okay, thank you.
What is this yacht
It's not yacht, it's liner. It's a big ship and ship. It's true, it's liner. Cruise liner, but it's ship.
ship นะคะนี่เป็นเรือสินค้า ship
Okay, thank you. Next group, it's air vehicles. And this group classified into first one, rotorcraft. It's like helicopter. All helicopter, it's rotorcraft machine. Second groups. Oh, teacher, maybe you first about helicopter, but I think everybody know about helicopter. Second class, it's lighter than air. It's any vehicles like balloon or airship. Third class, it's powered parachute. You can see example on the picture. And one more, it's weight shift control. Let's talk about in details. First group, it's airplanes. It's what is airplanes? It's aircraft with inflexible wings when driven by an engine, jet or propelled engine. Second group, it's rotorcraft, helicopter with that machine which can fly and maintained by one or more spinning rotors. Because some helicopters have one rotors, some two, some have like on the example 4 or more. Second group, lighter than air. 10 minutes. Okay, we left 10 minutes. Okay. And lighter than air. It's aircraft that use a gas that is lighter than air in order to rise and remain in the air. It's a balloon and airship. Balloon use gas burner and heat in the air, and this balloon can rise because we know that hot air need to rise all the time, and so you can control your balloon and fly. Second, powered parachute. You can see this type of aircraft has a flexible wing, frame place for pilot, and contain engine and rotors. And the wing is not in the proper position of ready to provide lift until the aircraft is moving. Only when you move, your parachute filled by the air and can rise on the sky. Weight shift control aircraft. Also, their name gliders. It's like same previous aircraft, but they have framed wing, and you control this aircraft by shift your weight. If you need to turn left, you lean to left. If you need to turn right, you left to right. And so you can control this aircraft. Example of airborne vehicles. Okay, attention at the screen. Who know what it is? We ask Grace, we ask Sirada. Do you hear me?
ศิรดาแป้งเปาได้ยินไหมคะ
Oh, please unmute. Okay. What it is on the screen? What can you see on the screen? What it is? Is it balloon? Airplane. Very good. It's airplane. Well done. Good job. Thank you.
airplane
Okay, Miki also good. Second one. What it is?
Merrick
Merrick. Merrick, where is Merrick?
การ
Merrick. Okay, what it is? Please. Oh, okay. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What can you see on the picture? Helicopter. Well done, Merrick. Good job. Thank you. Helicopter. One slide. Okay. Next picture. Who know what it is? How his name? Sure, I will ask this boys.
smart ได้ยินไหมคะ smart โอเคอันนี้
What it is, Smart?
balloon
Balloon. Well done. Good job. Very good. Next one. Who remember how his name of these vehicles?
แล้วก็ระดา
This one, teacher. Where? Maybe back. Maybe this boy.
เจ้านายได้ยินไหมคะ
ครูใจเห็นกัสเซนไหมคะ
Do you hear me?
เห็นนะคะ
What it is? Okay, it's difficult. It's a glider. Sorry, glider. And separate class of vehicles. It's two classes. It's amphibious vehicles and spacecraft. Look at the screen. Amphibious vehicles. It's vehicles that can operate on land and in water, both. You can see this first one. It's a red car, and under it's special military vehicles. Because in army often need to solve problem to cross the river or any water like lake, and army needs so vehicles. And the second one, it's a spacecraft. Spacecraft is a vehicle that can carry people and cargo beyond the Earth's atmosphere through space to other planetary bodies, stations, or orbits, and back home again. You can see on the examples under it's rockets, and after it's some satellite. And final activities. Okay, maybe we pass. How much minutes. Just 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, final activities. Please answer the question. You need to remember that we have 3 main categories of vehicles. It's air categories, water categories, just 1 minute, and land vehicles. Please answer about this vehicle. What category is this vehicle? Okay, maybe we pass because we will have home task. It's a airship. It's air name this airship, and it's air vehicle. Second one, it's a catamaran. This water vehicle. This train. It's a land vehicle. Airplane, air vehicle. This one land vehicle. It's a leader. It's lead. Okay, and homework. I want that you please take your notebooks now. We left 1 minute. I want you draw your favorite vehicle. On the top you will write date. Today is Friday, 29th of May, 2020. Then you write your name and less about group about vehicles. So for example, you can see on the screen now.
ตัวอย่างนะคะการบ้าน homework favorite your vehicle นะคะยานพาหนะที่นักเรียนชื่นชอบที่สุดคืออะไรให้นักเรียนวาดภาพนะคะแล้วก็เขียนชื่อด้วยว่ายานพาหนะนี้คืออะไรนะคะแล้วก็ write your name เขียนชื่อตัวเองลงไปด้านล่างด้วยนะคะ
Okay, we can finish, teacher. Hey, students, thank you for our lesson. See you next week. Bye bye.